I am going to Bangkok today, and I'm going to be with my longtime childhood friend Ina. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff together. I'm so excited to travel with her and experience this with her and bring you guys along. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. Oh my God.
Hey everyone, it's Sevy. In February 2025, I spent 6 days in Bangkok with my friend Ina. It was our first time traveling out of the country together, so we were bringing all the excitement and thirst for the unexpected that two 20-somethings could feel. In those 6 days, I fell in love with the city, the bustling streets, the always smiling people, and of course, its incredible, delicious food. Here are some moments I was able to capture on my trip, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself falling in love with the place too. Okay, we made it to our budget hotel room. And hi, Ina. So it's actually like a pretty decent size. A lot of the space goes to the bed, which is nice. All good, all fine. Some space for the luggage. A nice window over there. We have a kettle and a safe and water and all that. It's actually pretty cozy. Ina found it for us. Thank you, Ina. Are we ready to start our Thailand? Yeah, Thailand, let's go. We're struggling to find dinner. We're on our way to find dinner. Okay, go.
You might die, but
Wait, they have ice cream. We found this grilled place where there's like all you can eat packages, and it's very nice here actually, but the way to get here was
you wanna push through? Oh my god!
wait, but it could be kind of aesthetic though, but like I'm sweating so much. Incredibly stressful. How did you feel about that elevator ride?
What are you doing? I just rested. Oh my god! Thought we were gonna die, so.
Ina's trying to figure out if there's another way to go down, like stairs or something, because that elevator took like 2 minutes to get from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. And when it got to us, there's no door. It's just a gate that you open and close, and it also shook.
Oh my god!
While it was going up, so she does not want to do that again. At least we're grilling and the food looks good.
I can't believe we did this.
What are we doing today?
Cooking.
Heck yeah. I wanted to do this one.
For our first full day there, we booked a cooking class online. I was super stoked to learn about Thai food not just through eating it, but through making it as well. We started the class with ingredient shopping, and this was when I really started to see the liveliness of the city. It reminded me a lot of home in the Philippines, where there are always streets full of stalls and carts ready with fresh ingredients and freshly fried street food.
So the yolk extra. Oh, it is very hot. Wait.
When we got back from the market, we began with Tom Yum Goong.
Tom Yum Goong! Tom Yum Goong!
Our teacher is very high energy, by the way, but I was pleasantly surprised that they gave us time to learn more about Thailand's native ingredients first. Herbs like lemongrass, blue ginger, finger ginger, kefir lime, galangal, ingredients like mushrooms, chilies, and turmeric tofu. Eventually, it was time to put our hands to work. We chopped up and prepared the ingredients.
Are you ready?
boiled the flavor base, added ingredients like shrimp, tomato, and mushroom till they were all tender and very, very fragrant. And the kitchen became one of the best smelling rooms I'd ever been in. Then we moved on to pad thai. I am such a fan of pad thai. This dish had a lot of pastes to make the sauce really rich and flavorful. But we first fried the ingredients in the wok, including the tofu, egg, shrimp, and the noodles, before adding in all the seasonings and pastes. I kind of overcooked mine. I was a bit overenthusiastic, I'll admit, but somehow it still tasted so good. Last on the list was Thai green curry, where we actually pounded the curry paste from scratch. We took turns as a class and, we tried to go hard. It was so spicy and so delicious. But after that, we got to cool our palates with some sweet mango sticky rice. The next and only remaining thing that we had planned really was a traditional Thai dress rental later that day, but we had a lot of time to kill first. So we checked out nearby shops, took a bus to the next area, and found ourselves in a small neighborhood near Chinatown. This area looked like it was still in the stages of opening up. There were some small businesses here and there, hole-in-the-wall cafes and shops, but lots of unoccupied spaces too. After some time looking around, someone beckoned us over and asked us if we wanted to try their new coffee beans. It was daylight, the space looked safe, and Ina and I had each other, so we followed them into their bar called Glass Half Full. We got to meet the bar's owner, Book, as well as their barista, Joseph, who also turned out to be Filipino.
Filipinos also. Oh my god!
You are?
Yes, I'm from Philippines. I came from Batangas.
I kind of guessed that. I get so amazed because Bangkok is it's so big, but there's no traffic compared to Metro Manila.
Manila, shitty. I just wish can converse with them more. Like in
Can you
Philippines.
speak?
Sadly, no. Only bad words.
And that's how we ended up sitting at their bar for 2 hours just chatting with them. We definitely wanted to stick around longer, so we rescheduled our Thai dress rental to the day after, got a crispy pork rice bowl from nearby, and waited for Glass Half Full's bar to open. Finally, alcohol was available, so I took the opportunity to order some of their drinks.
It was strong, but it was good. I like it.
Then began an evening full of karaoke, shots, and a ton of fun that I'll never forget. Shout out to the staff of Glass Half Full for bringing such a fun time, and the group of tourists we met that night. Hello, it's our third day here, and last night was an adventure. But long story short, I am hungover. I have one out of the 2 mangoes left that I bought yesterday. One of them, the bar we were at, I gave it to them to make a drink for us. This is my breakfast today. A little bit of hangover cure, I hope. I just need to get some fiber into my body. But yesterday was super fun. We made some new friends from the UK, just letting loose and going where the night takes us.
So yesterday we did a cooking class, so freaking fun. And I learned that Ina wasn't super excited for it at first. She was just like, oh, Sevy really wants to do the cooking class, so we're gonna do it. And Ina, being a good friend, she said yes. But as the class went on, how did you feel?
It was so fun, actually. Okay, I wasn't actually really cooking, but I was taking the videos and the photos, and it was really nice and it smelled great. Seeing all the flavors just come together, and I love the eating part. So good.
Yeah, we got to eat whatever we cooked. I think it was really fun having everything in a wok. And like everything fries so fast, like everything cooks so fast, and the instructor made it really fun. She had so much energy. Our classmates were also pretty interesting. They were from like all over the world. It was just so much fun. And the fact that we got to go to the market.
In the morning.
Yeah, in the morning. That was really cool. I burned the roof of my mouth on their hot pancakes.
But it was delicious, so worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it. We ended up postponing our costume rental day to today, which is why we're back in this area. But last night got pretty wild. All good stuff. Very exciting. Very exciting night. It's crazy.
Traditional Thai clothing is referred to as Chat Thai, but of course that comes with variations. The lady in the shop was amazing at doing our hair and assembling the outfit, and we did our own makeup. Now, when tourists do this type of rental, you'll usually see them going around the temples. I'm pretty sure it's because they went to the temples themselves and found the rentals there, and I heard you can hire photographers there too. But we just did it DIY mode. Ina really loves doing portrait photography, so she brought along her camera for this one, and we decided to use the surrounding area as our setting. Like I mentioned before, there were some shops already open in the area, and one of them was a little cafe owned by an elderly man. After about an hour of taking photos, we decided to take a break and bought some custard buns and Thai milk tea. The man was very kind, and the buns and tea made a lovely sweet snack. When nighttime hit, it was time to tackle one of Bangkok's huge night markets, Chatuchak. Chatuchak Night Market is simply tourist haven with all its shops and goods. Clothing, crafts, souvenirs, jewelry, bags, you name it. There were also a lot of live performers at nearly every corner. Some would just be busking solo on the street, and some were full bands in outdoor restaurants. The market was absolutely alive. Its wide streets were full of light and noise and energy. And of course, street food. There were stalls and stalls of deep-fried snacks, skewers, fruits, and full plates of Thai classics. We went to tackle the street food first to give us energy for shopping the rest of the night. We started by trying some pork and chicken skewers in a kind of soy sauce glaze, and they were really tasty. Then we tried a bowl of these fried squid eggs. I didn't even know you could eat squid eggs. They were chewy and crunchy at the same time from being fried, but what really made it hit was the green chili sauce, which was
Sweet, sour, spicy, all rolled into one.
Then Ina found a stall that served classic Thai dishes for under 100 baht per plate. Every plate was cooked right then and there, so we'd get it piping hot, fresh off the wok. Of course, we couldn't skip out on the pad thai, which was lovely and peanutty as always. Then we tried pad krapao, which is stir-fried pork with Thai holy basil. I also tried some pad siu, which uses wider noodles covered in a soy sauce base. It was good, but I still prefer pad thai way more. As we were shopping, I came across a store that had a ton of spices and herbs, but more importantly, they had them packed by the dish. I ended up buying spice and paste packets for tom yum soup and Thai green curry to bring a taste of Thailand home with me. One section of the market that I did not expect was the art section. Deep among the stalls are corners full of paintings, and the artists themselves are usually just hanging around the benches nearby. We found a few of them fiddling with some instruments, and before I knew it, Ina was offering ourselves up for a jamming session with them. Not only that, but one of the artists eventually asked me if I like karaoke, and yeah, I do, and brought me to another booth in the market where aunts and uncles were sipping beer and looking for singers. One thing I appreciate about Thai people is that they always ask to hear our local music, so we sang them a Filipino song. And then did some karaoke classics with them afterwards. It was yet another night of spontaneity and revelry, and I was once again stunned by the friendliness and warmth of everyone here.
Wait, a bit back.
Bright flashing by the street light.
Our next day started quite late. Having equipped myself with pants from Chatuchak Market, we made a trip to Chatuchak Market. Yes, we were back because there were some items we saw the previous night that we realized we wanted to buy. But it was also another chance to continue our street food trip. We got to try a simple roti, which is like a folded crepe, and they have a lot of toppings available, but we just went for the condensed milk syrup. Really crispy and pleasant. Then we had this curry that had a more yellow sauce and came with noodles. Then to cool off my palate, I found an ice cream stand. There were a ton of different flavors, but I went for Thai milk tea and mangosteen flavors. But this mangosteen sorbet was also really great because it was just the right balance of sweet and tart. If you hadn't had mangosteen before, I highly recommend you give it a try. Later that night, Ina was in a mood for speakeasies and jazz music. We found one called Find the Photo Booth, and it has this gimmick where you need to press a not-so-secret button to get in. After walking through a dark room, you get to the speakeasy, which had a super classy vibe. The bartender here filled us in on their drinks too. Basically, their cocktails emphasize Thailand's signature ingredients. For example, they have a chrysanthemum cocktail, a Thai coffee cocktail, one that uses Thai tea, pandan, and so on, but what really caught my eye was their tom yum cocktail. This was served up with an egg on top and pork crackling to dip into. This was probably the most savory cocktail I've had. It had some hints of sweetness, but it was mostly salty, spicy, and umami, and the pork crackling added that crunch too. Now, I don't like to drink on an empty stomach, so I ordered some sesame chili jellyfish to go along with it. It's served cold, and the jellyfish had a nice and chewy texture, and if you told me I was eating regular noodles, I would have believed you. As for the jazz music part, we ended up in a place called Saxophone Pub, and it was lively in there. It was past 11 p.m. when we got there, and the first band was wrapping up, but there was a second band starting at midnight, and they were just such good musicians and vocalists, you guys. Their improvised sequences, their synergy, and their sheer energy. Ina and I had such a blast that night, basking once again in Thai people's love for good music.
It's Monday, but it's our last day here. We've been having so much fun, exploring so many new places and so many new things and tasting so much new food. My one objective today is I really want to try an Indian restaurant here just because I love Indian food and I feel like there are a lot of Indian places here, so I just wanna taste how they do it here. We've been having so much Thai food, especially in the markets. So good, and I might need to do like some last minute shopping just so that I can find some stuff to bring home to my family, but we'll see what we find and we'll see what else we come across. Keep you updated.
I wanna start up something new. I wanna see things I have never seen before. I'm tired of these.
Ina was also down for some Indian cuisine, so we found this place called Indik. We started off with some pani puri. This is a favorite dish of mine, and the one here tasted great, but I feel like they were holding back on the spiciness. While waiting for the main dishes, a waiter came by and asked us if we liked magic tricks. Then we had murg tikka, which had chicken pieces that were so soft, moist, and flavorful. And finally, the main courses came. Chicken tikka masala, dal, and a whole lot of naan. Dipping naan into these stews just hits different. The tikka masala was very creamy and rich in flavor, and the dal was also delicious and aromatic, but I honestly couldn't get enough of the tikka masala.
I've been feeling as of late that all I wanna do is go out somewhere new. As long as I'm with you.
For some final souvenir and pasalubong shopping, I went to Platinum Mall. Platinum Mall is a huge building full of stalls and vendors where you can find almost anything. After picking some items out to bring home to my family, Ina and I went to the food court and found a very familiar looking dessert, Nam Kang Sai, which is very similar to the Filipino halo-halo. Its base is shaved ice, condensed milk, and sweet syrup, and then the toppings are kind of anything goes. Fruits like langka, mango, pineapple, then jellies, beans, tapioca, cereal, whatever. It was very refreshing for the hot weather, but way too sweet for me to have on the regular, and I was really amused to find yet another similarity between Thailand and the Philippines.
Now tell me that you see it too.
Our last stop of the night was another speakeasy called Abandoned Mansion. If you're curious how we find these places, we literally just look for what's interesting nearby on Google Maps. This bar ended up being themed after American cinema. They served popcorn as the bar snack, and their menu had the look of old movie posters. Then there was live music, starting with a saxophonist, and later on a vocalist that also asked for volunteers from the crowd. But with it being my last night in Thailand, I craved a moment of solitude to take everything in and cherish all the adventures we experienced. So I found a beautiful, quiet park, sat by the water, and looked out at the city.
It is almost 2 a.m. I made it back to the hotel and I have to leave for the airport in about 3 hours, which means it's time to pack, sleep, wake up, get ready, and go. Sleep will probably just be for like 1 or 2 hours or so, but you know what? It was fun. It was great. I had so much fucking fun. So fucking worth it. 10 out of 10 would come back. Thank you so much, Bangkok, for the amazing adventure. Can't wait to do more.
I definitely didn't feel ready to leave the beautiful city of Bangkok, but hopefully one day I'll come back and see more of it. Smile because it happened. And take care, everyone.